But to discuss more on this, joining us right now, R Pradeep, Chairman and MD of the GRP Hotels India Private Limited, also South Ritchie Square, Dr. Niti Raizada, Principal Director, Medical Oncology and Hemato-Oncology, Fortis Group of Hospitals, and also joining us is Ritika Sharma, Nutrition Consultant. Everyone, to all our guests here, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Pradeep, I'll start with you now. You've been in the food business for many decades, as I know. Have you ever used plastic? When does this entire innovation come about? When did people realize that instead of using cloth, let's start using plastic? And again, is this a common practice now?
Good evening. These all it's our hoteliers' responsibility to not use plastics, and a lot of things are there because there is a kind of HACCP, hazard analysis and critical control point, which has to be maintained in a restaurant. What happening nowadays is the lack of knowledge. If we use the plastics, well, how it affects on the people's health, which the people doesn't know. Those people only after 90s, which the plastic innovation has come. They're using for everything nowadays. That should be avoided. The government officials and government should take strict action on this. The people who are using these plastics for cooking and Teflon coated plates, sheets, which is using for any cooking in the kitchen, and the plates or whatever spoons which is using for the in the restaurants, the plastics, that should be avoided because which causes cancer. It is a task on the our customers' health.
Mr. Pradeep,
that should not be
a quick
happen.
follow-up question there. At your hotels, you have a chain of hotels. At your hotels, you use plastic sheets or do you use cloth?
No. We use only cloth because we are second generation in this industry. We are here from past 70 years. We are doing restaurant from my father's days. We use only the cotton cloths. That should also, we have to change within a week. We have to bring a new cloth, and every day we have to wash it and dry
and that's
it.
That's a good practice, Mr. Pradeep. And the quick question here, the problem here is that Dr. Niti Raizada, I want you to come in on this. The problem here is that a lot of people who consume food now, we cannot sit here and peek inside what's happening inside the kitchen. Nor will the hotel manager allow us to look into the kitchen and let us see what's really happening. So we don't know what's happening inside the kitchen, whether it's a cloth, whether it's a plastic sheet. So at the end of the day, Dr. Niti, a lot of people watching today would be wondering, what's this link between cooking idlis, using plastic sheet or using a cloth? How is it risky when a plastic sheet is used, and how does this cause cancer? For a layman watching today, if you could just break it down and help us understand in a simple manner.
So what happens, Ashish, is that repeated heating or using plastic causes chemical leaching. And this chemical leaching releases microplastics and nanoplastics. They are tiny, tiny particles which get in our food chain. And this food chain, if it is exposed for a long time, can cause cancer. When we look at the plastic and the IARC classification, IARC is International Agency of Research for Cancer. It categorizes cancer-producing agent, carcinogen. So plastic is called as a 2A agent, and we know about it for a very long time. I mean, it's not a recent phenomena. We know about it for a very long time. But what is very important is the length of exposure. Constant heating and constant contact over a period of time causes cancer. Now, what can we do to prevent it is anybody's, best guess. But yes, as we have to be conscious providers, we have to be conscious consumers as well. And we have to find the right place where we can avoid these.